Warning, this podcast contains... Are you kidding me? I forgot my line already. Warning, this podcast can... I've got to stop laughing when I do it. Can we please start again?
No.
Not fair.
I don't care.
Warning, this podcast contains foul language and some sexual references. Listen. Oh no, start again, please.
No.
Oh,
this is too much fun. This is awesome.
This is not fun. This is nearly... Oh my god.
You're still not starting again.
I can't top that.
I know, we'll keep going. Okay, well then, fine. Fine. Alright. Warning, this podcast contains explicit content. Listener discretion is advised. Now, I really don't know why, for some reason, my microphone has decided to make us seem like we're yelling.
Because we're yelling.
Shh. It's really weird. It's really... Oh, there we go. Hey, cool. Okay. Oh, no.
Well, you just got really loud.
It's really fun. I know. I was just like, yay, we've got the switch right. Then, nope. Sorry. Chuck tester. Hello everybody. Welcome. That was a reference from, like no one's going to ever get. Fantastic. This is Gareth's Random Ramblings for another week. It's the first one really, as well, for that I have turned the age of my third decade. And, I still feel about the same as what I did before. Although I have noticed now that I do make more old man noises. Do you know what old man noises are?
I have no idea.
You know the ones it's like, when you... getting out of a seat and all that kind of stuff, and how you go, that kind of thing when you get up out of,
Really?
Or when you go, to like tie your shoelaces and stuff.
You have to be kidding me. I've been making noises like that since before I turned 30.
Well, then you're an old man.
No, I used to play tennis, and you hit the tennis ball, goes, excuse me.
Yeah, okay, that's, what?
What? I used to be a tennis player.
I just love the fact that there's like Venus and Serena out there. They're like, everyone else going, and you're going, maybe that's why you used to be a tennis player.
To be perfectly
you couldn't make
honest,
the right grunt noise when you were
I was
hitting,
trying not. That was not nice.
Playing tennis, you weren't making the right.
I was trying not to make sex noises, and you just made it worse. So anyway.
Although, granted, it would be a bit weird if you're in the middle of the tennis hook going, "Oh, I'm coming." Oh, I'm coming. What? No? Oh, I don't know. Anyway, this is going to be a very weird podcast. Very disgusting for a lot of people.
A lot of different things to talk about today.
Yeah. Well, you tell, and then fine.
I threw Gareth a birthday party a couple of weeks ago, just before he returned to New Zealand for his birthday, and it
was a surprise birthday.
It was
I had
a surprise.
idea about it. It was quite nice. But then I surprised Bex.
He did indeed. Gareth proposed.
Yay.
Yay!
And sadly she said yes, so...
Oh, he's so mean.
So we're engaged now, so yay.
We are.
So that's all. Moving on, I had a very nice pair of shoes that I brought that. No, kidding. Yeah, it was a lot of fun because I was getting shit at work for the other day from it. Bear in mind, the people that listen to this podcast probably already know.
Oh, more than likely.
It's just like our friends, and that's it, pretty much, but... Every one of my listeners is my friend, so it's great. Because I think that's all they are. That's cool. But it was a case of, what was I saying? Yeah, a lot of people think it was really funny, the timing of it, so that if you just said yes or no, I was skipping the country the next day anyway, so it didn't matter.
They never.
I thought it was funny. I was like, You got a good point there. I only got told that today by a couple of people. I'm like, that's actually a good idea.
That was a really tricky.
It
was a really tricky week too, because you proposed and got on a plane and went to New Zealand for a week.
Yeah, exactly.
And I spent my first week as an engaged woman by myself.
Sitting in a corner going, all by myself.
No, sleeping with the pepper grinder under the pillow because I was terrified of the noises in the house.
No.
Never again.
No. Anyway, so that's all groovy. And what else? That's pretty much it.
That's all our big news.
That's the big news, other than the fact that we recently saw a really, really good movie.
Yeah,
and Bex didn't... Turn the mute off
phone
the phone.
off. I am so sorry.
Turn your phone off. No, my phone's going to go off.
Yeah.
What do we see? Oh, that's right. We
saw Focus with Will Smith and Margot Robbie.
Before that, we saw Kingsman, because I don't think we actually talked about the Kingsman.
Oh, we didn't talk about the Kingsman. We'll talk about Focus next week then. We'll talk about
No. Kingsman, awesome.
Kingsman was fantastic. Oh my God, I loved it.
The coolest thing I liked about it was Samuel L. Jackson. Because he was awesome.
It was really
It's
hard to
fantastic.
watch with that stupid lisp.
I can't even do it now.
He did-
I'll turn the mic off, it'll be fine, but I can't do it.
He was fantastic, but that bloody
It wasn't
lisp.
like that. No, that's too much. That's not lisp.
No, that's
It
you
was-
just talking like silly Billy.
Exactly. Samuel L. Jackson has a lisp in this movie, and it's really funny because you expect him to start swearing like Mr. Tough Man Samuel L. Jackson as you would, but
Okay.
he's lisping throughout the whole thing.
Okay, stop.
That sounded kind of gay, didn't it?
Yeah, it
Like
does, but that's how
stereotypical
he
gay.
talks. That is
Yeah.
exactly
but
how he
it's
talks.
super funny. Super funny.
Fantastic. Highly recommend it. A couple of unknowns in there, but I mean, come on, ladies. For those of you that listen that love the older man with the salt and pepper, come on, Colin Firth. You just can't. Oh.
I did have an awkward boner in a couple of lines that he said, so I don't know. But
Hey,
anyway.
that was awesome.
Speaking of awkward boners, Will Smith, Focus.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, better than I thought. I actually thought I was going to be bored out of my mind.
I knew it was going to be good because I found out like 2 days before it. I didn't know any ratings of it or anything. I didn't realize it was his first R-rated movie since Bad Boys 2.
Ah.
So it's been a while since he dropped more than just one F-bomb in a movie, and he was fucking awesome. As
He really
always.
was. Actually, that was a really, really good movie.
Yeah.
I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Margot Robbie was kind of good in it too, considering she's meant to be an unknown, but she's been in a lot of other things before.
She has. She's an Aussie girl. She used to be in Neighbours.
There is a funny line in it though. They mock Australians or something like that.
They do. Actually,
Will
they do.
Smith
They
says, like, something along
do.
the lines of like bloody Australians or something like that, and Margot Robbie goes, "What's wrong with Australians?" Like, you know,
What's that mean?
It's one of
What's that
those.
got to
It's
do
one
with
of
it?
those. If you realise she's Australian, it's super funny. If you don't, it's just a funny line. You know, like
Yeah, because they're
cool.
dealing with
But,
Australians on the race course anyways.
Yeah, so it's cool.
Good. Spoiler.
but
Not really,
that's
not
alright.
really, because I'm not going to give you any more information than that. But
I'll give you a spoiler. At the ending, Will Smith is an alien fighter. He's not a con man. He's an alien fighter. That it sets up beautifully for Men in Black 4.
oh, really?
I should have probably said he was an undercover cop because that would have set up beautifully for Bad Boys 3, which is meant to be filming soon, which would be awesome. But anyway.
But I
yes.
highly recommend it. I mean, I actually got what's her name? Jamie
Kennedy. No.
No, that's a guy.
Priestley.
Jamie Priestley and Margot Robbie muddled up because they both look very similar to each
In the
other.
first scene, yes, I'll give you that.
Yeah. But no, definitely it's got a great storyline, and Gareth is right, full of adrenaline, full of holy shit moments. Is that really happening? Kind of stuff.
And for the guys, it's got Margot Robbie walking around pretty much in a whole lot of sexy shit, and most times in a bikini. And for the ladies, and for the confused guys like myself, it's got Will Smith. That's it. That's all you need to say, really.
Yep.
It's really funny because, you know, you watch him as a Fresh Prince, and you sit there watching, going, he ends up being this guy now.
Yeah. He's really, really, really.
He's
good.
one of my idols. Not in a weird sexual kind of way. He's just the way that he started with nothing, went big, lost all his money, then came back big again, and now look at him.
Yeah, totally right. He's a huge idol.
Yeah, he made a shit ton of money in rapping, lost it all to not paying his taxes, and then
Like every
basically-
other celebrity.
Yeah,
in
basically when
Hollywood.
they came to him with the idea for Fresh Prince, he had like $20 in his pocket, and he went, "Why the fuck not?" And then boom. So yeah. So
Yeah.
big shout out to Paramount as well. If you want to send us some free Focus shit, feel free.
Indeed.
Inazoria.com. Also, too, because we are going to try and make this super quick. So, it's probably going to go longer than 10 minutes, so it doesn't matter. What was the other thing we were going to say?
So I was having a mess around on my phone trying to figure out when Lent was of all things today, and
Why are you looking at Lent?
I don't know. I just wanted to
That's
know.
very religious of you, which is
Well,
not
to
true.
be honest, we're on a wedding diet, so Lent is a good start to a wedding diet. But anyway, I googled when does in my phone, and the stupidest things come up. I mean,
What came up?
okay, well, for those of you without children, I suppose this is quite an important one. When does school start? 2015. I hate to break it to your parents, it's already happened.
That would be why the principal keeps ringing us. Gosh, shit. Should have been doing that.
Number 2, when does morning sickness start? Seriously, that is the second top thing that people Google.
Well, that is true. There's no like
There's
real.
there's no specific time when morning sickness starts. Not that I've had children, but I mean, every woman experiences it differently.
Yeah.
And
I experience it normally after if I've mixed up my bourbons with my whiskeys with my beers. But even then, it still takes me a while to actually do that because I've got to mix in a lot more. Bex, would you like some Galliano?
Shut up.
But yeah, okay. What? Because I'm guessing there's going to be 3 of this.
There is 3. And finally, when does The Walking Dead return? Again, this is already on, people. If you're Googling this now, you are like 5 episodes behind.
And it's also quite weird too, because you've got The Walking Dead, which is a lot of blood, and then you got your morning sickness, which there's not a lot of blood. So you think those 2 are cool? I know.
Too far.
That's the grossest joke I think I'm ever going to make. Ever. Granted, though, I say that now, and yet that just means that it's like another target to go for. What's the grossest joke I could go for?
Please don't.
The Aristocrats. I should tell my version of that joke.
No, please
So,
don't.
this family goes into a talent agency, and then...
No more.
Okay, fine.
No more. We've gone on long enough.
Yes. So, thank you very much for wasting your bandwidth listening to this. If you want to get in touch with us, please do. If you go to bit.ly/itsmeegt, it's so sad. I always want to go, it's me, but it's not right. So yeah, it's me GT, bit.ly/it's me GT. Go there, especially you people at Paramount. Haha. Enjoy it, have fun, click on the link, send us emails. Ask us questions, because we're really cool at asking questions, or even if you're on that whole Twitter thing, hashtag GRR podcast.
Or if there's something in particular you really want to know about. I mean, I'm a bit of a know-it-all. I'd happily share what I know.
Yeah, no, she really is. Yeah. Also, too, that's what we could use our Google for, to figure out when does morning sickness start. But anyway, it doesn't matter, because it's cool. We're here. We're trying to make this a little bit more up and happy and everything else of this, and a lot bigger than what it used to be.
A little bit viewer-oriented as well. Listener. Oh, it's all the same thing these days.
Person who's not us listening to or enjoying this podcast. That's what we're aiming it for.
Indeed.
So, any questions you want to ask us, feel free. We'll probably answer all of them.
We'll do our best, at least.
Yeah, because why not? And yeah. That's pretty much all I can think of. Really.
I think we should end it there.
Yeah.
Have a good week, everyone. Stay safe, and we'll see you next week.
Yep, and next week we'll try and... I feel like this is going to be like our Jimmy Kimmel salute to Matt Damon every week. Yeah, we'll get back to having it scripted and set up probably next week, but we never do.
I think it's nice this way. It's like a
it's a little bit more of a conversation. And so if it's your birthday, happy birthday, and if it's not, well then... Meh. It's not for you. Your birthday's later. Alright then. Toodle pip.
See ya.